Alright ninjas, we're back again for a Biz Prep challenge. This time we're doing bats. This isn't a perfect score, but it is extremely close, for short. And I wanted to do this to show you that it is possible to get a very strong score even without the prime weapons needed to get perfect score. So let's get to it. Tips for success when it comes to bats. Number 1, this is probably the easiest when it comes to setup. You can use any ninja that you are comfortable with. This is a very versatile challenge, so take whoever you're comfortable with. I use Suga, but I do have to make sure that I do a little bit of extra setup with him just because his ult at the end will not reach one of the level of bats. So I have to take the field sword in and make sure my cooldown time is maxed out, that way it's ready to go at the end. The 2 orbs that you will pick up, the elemental orbs, the first one you're going to get is the flame one. Let me say that if you do not have that actual talent in that elemental tree maxed out, you'll need to dash at least 5 times at the very beginning, that way it lasts. Same thing goes for the water one that you'll get next. The ice crystals will not last as long, so when that final spray goes off, if you don't have that talent maxed out, you need to make sure to fire your main weapon at that time to get the rest of the bats that are there. Don't worry about your cooldown time on your main weapon, that will recharge in perfect time for when you need it later on. And speaking of weapons, the fan weapons, whether it's the fire or the wind, both of those are perfect for this challenge. If you do not have either of those weapons, like little old me, you can use what I refer to as the seashell, or you can use the Benson bell. Both of those will work. I find that the seashell actually gets a little bit more than Benson bell, but either of those will work. For relics, it's the same old pretty much. You want to make sure that your ultimate bar is as full as much as you can, so Master Mystique there. If you do not have Master Mystique, remember, use your blue cheat sheet. And then when it comes to your weapon cooldown time, again, use the sheath. And if you don't have it, use Legend of the Swordmaster Part 2. Last thing is when you come up to where the portals are at, make sure that you grab that lightning shield, but then jump over the first set of portals, fire your weapon, and then jump into the top one. That is probably the most technical part of this entire challenge, but just work with it until you get it down. And there you have it. Let's go take some bats down. I hope that run helps you become the best Batman or Batgirl that you can be. I look forward to answering any questions that you have in the comments below, or hearing about your successes or other weapons that you've found that work just as good. So keep giving it your all and find your groove. See you next time, ninjas.